Look at this tree. Big, green, beautiful leaves everywhere, but not a single fruit. Here's the thing. The more fertilizer you add, the worse it gets. You're feeding the wrong nutrient, and your soil is locking it away anyway. Today, I'm showing you a 4-ingredient mix that flips the switch from leaves to fruit. It costs under $2, and by the end of this video, you'll see the tiny potted tree I tested this on, loaded with fruit, right next to my neighbor's barren 10-year-old tree. Let's dig in the next 10 minutes, why your soil is lying to your tree, the exact 4 ingredients my grandmother swore by, and 3 deadly mistakes that turn this mix into root-burning poison. Grab a pen. Let's start with the problem. Your tree isn't lazy. Your tree isn't sick. Your soil is sending it the wrong signal. Think of it like this. Nitrogen is the building material for leaves. It tells the tree, grow, make more branches, make more green. Too much nitrogen. Your tree dumps all its energy into leaves. Soft, lush, beautiful leaves. And the fruit? Zero. Now, potassium. Potassium is the transporter. It moves sugars from the leaves to the fruit. It controls the size, the sweetness, the color. No potassium, no fruit. And phosphorus. That's the energy. ATP, the fuel for roots and flowers. Without phosphorus, your tree can't even form flower buds. Washington State University found something brutal. Without enough potassium, your tree will literally abort its own flowers before they even become fruit. Here's the real problem. That bag of 10-10-10 fertilizer from the garden center, it has as much nitrogen as potassium. Way too much nitrogen for a tree that needs to fruit. You're feeding leaves, not fruit. And it gets worse. Clemson Extension research shows that below pH 5.5 phosphorus bonds with aluminum in the soil, it becomes completely locked. Your tree can't absorb it, even if it's right there. Nitrogen makes trees grow. Potassium makes trees fruit. But pouring raw potassium on your soil won't work. You need a specific combination to unlock it, and it costs less than a cup of coffee. There are 4 things, cheaper than $2 total, that my grandmother used her whole life, and modern science can explain exactly why they work. Let me show you. 4 ingredients. Each one solves a different problem. But the real power, they work together. None of them is as strong alone. Number 1, wood ash. This is your potassium express. 5 to 8% potassium oxide. It also raises soil pH fast, and that unlocks the phosphorus that's been trapped in your soil. Number 2, dolomitic lime. This gives you calcium plus magnesium. Magnesium is the center of every chlorophyll molecule. It keeps photosynthesis running to feed your fruit. And the lime creates a pH buffer that lasts all season. No more acid swings. Number 3, bone meal. About 15% phosphorus. This is slow-release energy, a TP for roots and flower buds. It feeds your tree steadily through the entire blooming season. Not a one-time spike. A slow, steady supply. Number 4, aged chicken manure. This is your biology engine. 3 to 5 times more concentrated than cow manure. It brings nitrogen, but the controlled kind, plus micronutrients and soil microbes that break down the bone meal so your tree can actually absorb it. Here's why this works. Wood ash and lime raise the pH. That unlocks the phosphorus from bone meal. Chicken manure feeds the microbes that break it all down, and the slow-release nitrogen doesn't cause a leaf explosion. It feeds the system at the tree's pace. My grandmother didn't have a soil lab. She had wood ash from the fireplace, bone scraps from Sunday dinner, and chicken manure from the coop. And her trees kept producing year after year. Total cost for one batch? Under $2. Compare that to $15 to $25 for a commercial fruit tree fertilizer. That's probably making your problem worse. Before we get into the exact measurements, drop a comment below. What specific fruit tree is stubbornly refusing to fruit in your yard right now? I'll try to reply to as many as I can. If you're tired of wasting money on bags that don't work, hit subscribe. I've got a lot more of these science-backed fixes coming. Now, let's look at the exact recipe. But first, if you mix this wrong, you can lose all your nitrogen in one shot. So pay close attention to the 3 mistakes at the end. Grab a pen. Here's the exact recipe. For a full-sized fruit tree, trunk about 6 to 8 inches across, aged chicken manure, 3 to 5 kilograms, bone meal, 500 grams, about 2 cups, wood ash, 2 to 300 grams, about 1 cup, dolomitic lime, 200 grams, about 3/4 of a cup. Small tree, 1 to 3 years old, use 1/3 of those amounts. For the liquid version, compost tea, take 1 kilogram of the mix, add 20 liters of non-chlorinated water, rest it 2 to 3 hours. Then dilute 1 to 5 before you pour. Now, where you apply matters. Find the drip line. That's the circle right under the outer edge of the canopy. That's where the feeder roots are. Spread the mix evenly around that circle. Scratch it in 2 to 5 centimeters deep. Cover with mulch. And do not put it near the trunk. Timing. First application. Early spring, when you see buds starting to swell. That's the most important one. Second, after fruit sets, around May or June. For the liquid version, once every 20 to 30 days. 500 milliliters for a small potted tree, 1 liter for a big one. Do not fertilize after midsummer. You'll push new growth that can't survive winter frost. Now, the 3 mistakes. These can ruin everything. Pay attention. Mistake number 1. Using fresh chicken manure. Fresh manure has ammonia that burns roots, and it can carry E. coli and salmonella. Non-negotiable. It must be composted. Properly composted means it reached 130 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit during the process. And USDA organic rules say apply at least 90 days before harvest for fruit that doesn't touch the ground. 120 days if it does. Mistake number 2. Using wood ash on alkaline soil. If your soil pH is already above 7, ash pushes it higher. And at high pH, phosphorus bonds with calcium and becomes completely unavailable. Your bone meal becomes useless. Always test your soil pH first. Mistake number 3. Mixing ash or lime with manure that's not fully composted. If there's still ammonium in there, the alkaline reaction releases ammonia gas. You lose all your nitrogen into the air. That's the rotten smell. That's your nutrients. Gone. A few more safety notes. Only use ash from natural, untreated wood. Painted or pressure-treated wood contains arsenic and lead. Bone meal attracts dogs and cats. Bury it well and cover with mulch. And wear gloves and a mask when handling ash and lime. They're alkaline and dusty. And I'm not going to tell you this works 100% of the time. It doesn't. Other factors matter. Pollination, chill hours, your tree's age, your USDA zone. This is a nutrition strategy, not a magic bullet. But it's the one factor most people get wrong. And the cheapest one to fix. $2, 10 minutes, once a month. The lazy gardener's way. Let's recap. Your tree isn't fruiting because you're feeding nitrogen and starving it of potassium and phosphorus. 4 ingredients under $2 create a system. pH unlock plus slow phosphorus plus fast potassium plus biology. They work together. Apply at the drip line once a month and avoid the 3 mistakes that can destroy your results. And here's that little potted tree I promised you. When your neighbor asks why your potted tree is loaded with fruit and his 10-year-old tree has nothing but leaves, tell him it wasn't magic. It was $2 and 10 minutes once a month. Now you know how to feed your tree the right way. But if you're pruning it wrong, you're literally cutting off your future harvest. Click the video on screen to see the only 3 pruning cuts you actually need. If you learned something new today, hit subscribe. I share a new gardening secret every week. And if you know someone whose tree is all leaves and no fruit, share this video. They'll thank you. Happy gardening.